All right, so part 4, last part. So going after her diet, 5-day food diary, I have got a dietary counseling recommendations form filled out. I filled out a little bit, and then I left her the white boxes, which is described in the whatever. So, looking over your food diary, let's just do that right there. So, I said that so the first question is, limit and avoid the consumption of the following sugars containing food and drinks. Basically, you do water mainly half the time, and then you do have like some zero sugar body armors. You don't have them very often, so it's very rare. But you do have a lot of True Fruits on your...
They just get me after dinner. It's like my dessert.
Yes. Maybe just go down to the serving size.
Yeah.
We can put that. Alright. So limit/avoid the foods with hidden sugars slash carbohydrates. So you do have a lot of bread intake, and you do have a lot of, you do eat a lot of rice cakes. So rice cakes are good, but they are a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
So maybe limiting one a day, and then limiting your bread intake during the day, because you would have like a sandwich in the morning or as a snack, and then you would have more bread at night. So just limiting that. So what is the most significant single change you feel you can make in your diet to reduce bacterial plaque and the decay of protruding potential? So do you think maybe you could do the serving sizes for True Fruits or the rice cake?
Yeah, I definitely could do
Maybe you should write that for me.
Because, I'm just going to put less sugar intake after dinner. Because...
Let's be a little bit more specific, because we want to make goals.
Yeah, okay.
So you want to eliminate a serving size for raspberry True Fruits?
Maybe not every night, maybe every other day or something.
Okay. And then the rice cakes, maybe one a day?
Yeah, just one a day.
Maybe after the gym, like you said?
Yeah, one a day before gym.
Okay. All right. You've shown a deficiency in dairy, fruits, and veggies, so we need to increase that. But you showed it more excess in carbs and proteins, which is very common. A lot of things have carbs and proteins. So right now, we just need to focus on the dairy and fruits and veggies intake.
Okay.
All right. So in breakfast, to provide a more balanced, you have a very balanced breakfast, so we don't have to really work on that. Lunch, some days on your non-normal days, you don't eat lunch at all. So maybe eating a little snack during that time. Dinner, you do have a very nice balanced dinner. And snacks, you do have a lot of snacks. And that's where your carbs are coming from.
Yeah.
So maybe more fruits and veggies as a snack would be really good.
Okay.
So the last question I have is, what is the most significant single change you feel you can make to make for a more balanced diet?
I got it.
What's that?
Less snacking, bigger, balanced meals.
Perfect. I like that. That's a good goal right there. Is there any additional questions or anything like that? All right. That's it. That's it for me.
Okay. Your turn. So, we have Chloe. Oh my gosh, a bug flew on me. Yeah, I thought it got in my eye. Sorry. So we're gonna go through your dietary counseling recommendations based off of your food diary. So the first thing we want to go over is limiting the consumption of sugar containing foods and drinks and stuff. So you definitely might want to cut down on the sweet tea. Every once in a while is fine, but a few times, maybe a couple times a week, but when it gets 3 and 4 times a week, that's a lot of sugar built up. Less ice cream, which I get. I understand sometimes you just need ice cream, but it is pretty bad for your teeth. And sodas, limiting sodas. And then the next thing is actual foods with hidden sugars in them and fermentable carbs. For you, that would just be like the biscuits you ate, rice, which rice isn't bad for you, just limiting the amount of times you have it a week maybe, and breads. So what do you think is the most significant change you can make to your diet to reduce bacteria buildup and decay from these foods that you've eaten during the week?
So I really don't eat a lot during the week, which you see. So mainly, I guess we can do mainly the contained sugars. So we can do maybe limit the sweet tea and the ice cream during the week.
And you know, if you do drink it, like just drink water with it.
Okay, and drink with water.
Helps wash out some of the sugar.
All right.
All right, the next thing is going over what you have a deficiency and an excess in. So you have a deficiency in dairy, fruits, and veggies, so we just want to incorporate more of that into our diet. And you show an excess in grains/carbs and protein. So maybe some improvements to make to your breakfast is, you know, actually eat a breakfast every day. I noticed on your food diary you don't eat a breakfast every day. So we do want to do that. You know, it kickstarts our metabolism for the day and things like that. And maybe when you do eat breakfast, limit all the sugars that you consume, like from the sweet tea. Like if you go out, maybe get something different, just get a water. And then, you know, maybe limit the pancakes, French toast to maybe 1 or 2 times a week. And add more protein because that'll help you feel more full and, you know, get you going throughout the day. Some improvements to your lunch. Only thing I have to say is to consume less sugary drinks and less sodas. Just consume more water. For dinner, you want to try to include more veggies. You know, you were deficient in it. So maybe you could incorporate more vegetables in your dinner and then limit the amount of carbs you eat. And then just last thing for the snacks is just include more fruits and veggies because you are deficient in it, and snacks like that will help do you better than things like carbs and the sugars and everything, and limit the amount of ice cream intake after dinner. So what can you think would be like the best change for you to make for a more balanced diet?
Probably eat breakfast every day.
And what would you like to include in your breakfast?
More like maybe veggies, fruits, an egg, protein, some more protein, but like maybe include eggs and more fruits. So we'll do that.
That's good. And do you have any other questions?
No, not really.
Cool.
All right, and we're done.
Peace out.